who's coming in here?
Did you know that mental health conditions are treatable and recovery is possible? Hi, I'm Nkana Moyo. I'm your host on Let's Talk Mental Health. I invite you all to this show where you freely express yourself, and together we find a solution. For more details, you can contact 0777 93 73 92, and we'll be there to help you find solutions to whatever you're going through.
Good evening and welcome to ICUTV main news. We take a look at the stories making headlines. Malawian truck driver convicted for smuggling ethanol. Zambia welcomes continued US support for Lobito corridor. Over 213,700 maize bags expected from FISP beneficiaries in Petauke. In international news, Sudanese eating charcoal and leaves to survive, ABSA warns. In our sports news, Power Dynamos to face red arrows as Zesco United batters Nkana FC in ABSA Cup 2025 semi-finals. Power Dynamos to face red arrows as Zesco United batters Nkana FC in ABSA Cup 2025 semi-finals. With the news in details, my name is Mary Dolosera. The Chipada Subordinate Court has ordered 2 Malawian truck drivers to pay over 781,000 kwacha each towards the unpaid debt to the Zambian Revenue Authority for smuggling ethanol into the country. Alfred Malunga and Dali Zuze appeared before the Chipada Court on the 23rd of April 2025 for their plea, and both pleaded guilty to Court of Eden in the smuggling, contrary to the Customs and Excise Act 322 of the laws of Zambia. According to the facts of the case, in Court 1, Alfred Malunga, on dates unknown but between the 21st and February 2025 and the 8th of March 2025 in Chipata, jointly and in collaboration with others unknown, used in Scania truck with registration number LA13229 to aid in smuggling 81 and 22,050 liters containers of ethanol into Zambia. In court, Daily Zuze, during the same period in Chipata, jointly in collaboration with others unknown, used to Scania truck with registration number LL11636 to aid in smuggling 81 250 liters containers of ethanol into Zambia. A check in Ascadward, the platform used for import and export, revealed to details of the consignment in question, nor any custom document for proof or debt payment. The truck and the consignment were seized in accordance with the customs after they were found offloading of a garage near Mupokwa stream along Katopolo Road in Chipata. The goods had entered Zambia from Malawi using an gazetted route bypassing the Mwami one-stop border post. Meanwhile, the court convinced the individuals involved in smuggling, which frauded the government of the Republic of Zambia of over 1,500,000 kwacha, in revenue of the 24th of April 225, and the court imposed a fine of 25,000 kwacha on each convict, with an alternative sentence of 5 months of imprisonment for non-payment. The convicts were ordered to pay 781,455 kwacha and 71 way towards the unpaid debt, while the 2 trucks used in the crime and the smuggled goods were released to the Commissioner General of further legal actions. The Zambian government has welcomed continued support from the United States of the Lobito Corridor project, following renewed commitment from the current American administration. Finance Minister Dr. Tumbeko Musokwatwane expressed Zambia's appreciation during his engagement in Washington, D.C. on Thursday, April 2024. Dr. Musokwatwane acknowledges the bipartisan nature of U.S. support for the corridor, which is designed to enhance regional transport infrastructure and connect Zambia, Angola, and Democratic Republic of Congo to international markets. According to information and media spokesperson Harry Kapata, the continued interest from the Trump administration reflects the project's strategy, importance, and alignment with regional development priorities. The Lobito corridor aims to improve the export of critical minerals, including copper and cobalt, with Zambia targeting an increase in copper production to 3 million metric tons annually. The United States has pleaded $550 million to support the project, while Italy has committed $270 million with an additional $50 million through the African Finance Corporation. Mr. Kapata reaffirmed Zambia's gratitude to both the Biden and Trump administration and said the country has remained committed to working with international partners to ensure the successful implementations of the initiatives.
On Thursday, April 24th, 2025, in Washington, D.C., Finance Minister Dr. Tumbeko Musokwatwane said Zambia welcomes the renewed support for the Lobito corridor, this time from the Trump administration.
We just heard this initiative started under a different American administration, and it's very pleasing to note that the new administration have also seen the importance of continuing to support this project.
This follows an earlier commitment by the Biden administration last year when President Hakainde Hichilema met with former U.S. President Joe Biden in Angola. The fact that both U.S. administrations are backing the same project proves that the Lobito corridor has solid bipartisan support and that Zambia is well positioned on the global stage. Dr. Musokwatwane said this is not just a railway, it's a job creator. It's about moving minerals faster. It's about connecting Zambia, Angola, DRC to global markets, especially copper, cobalt, and other critical minerals. Zambia is expanding mining to hit 3 million tons of copper. DRC is pushing up production too. More mineral discoveries are expected in western Zambia and eastern Angola. The Lobito corridor gives these countries a quicker route to the Atlantic Ocean, boosting trade investment and regional integration. The U.S. has pledged $550 million United States dollars to back the railway. Italy has committed $270 million US dollars, with another $50 million United States dollars through the Africa Finance Corporation. The African Development Bank has also pledged support. Finance Minister Musokwatwane said the Lobito corridor will also support agriculture and other industries beyond mining. And with Zambia's youthful population growing fast, this project creates real opportunities to absorb young people into meaningful work. Africa Finance Corporation President Samaila Zubauri called it a lucrative partnership. Dr. Musokwatwane thanked both U.S. administrations for their continued support. Zambia's message is very clear. We are open for business, ready to export, and firmly on the path becoming a critical hub in the region and global.
Government strengthen child's health through school health programs. Government, through the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Health, with support from health planners, is implementing the school health programs in a significant step towards improving children's health and education outcomes. The initiative, officially launched by President Hakainde Hichilema during a ceremony in Kasama on 8th of March, aims to bring essential health services closer to learners. The initiative, by transforming school into hubs of preventative care, early illness detections, and health promotion, the SHP supports the government's broader goals of enhancing the well-being and academic success of school and children. As part of the occasion, President Hakainde Hichilema also donated blood pressure machines, which were presented during the graduation ceremony, marketing a commitment to equipping schools with vital health tools.
Age of 5 and 13, they do not have anywhere to go.
Realizing that if kids aren't getting to the healthcare system, let's bring care to where they already are, in their schools. At the heart of our model is training teachers as what we're calling school health workers or health teachers.
From the inception, we ensure that the government take ownership of the program.
The model is simple. It integrates easily within the school system. This last year, it was less than $1.50 per child.
This is the right time.
We've seen just a change in mindset where teachers and schools, this entire community now caring for the whole child.
We are now taking our first break. Please stay with us for more news after this.
Welcome to Zambia, a land of breathtaking natural wonders and diverse cultures, home to the Victoria Falls, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Zambia boasts a rich cultural heritage, captivating wildlife and a promising future. Zambia is a nation rich in both history and modernity. In the heart of Zambia lies Lusaka, the capital and largest city located in the southern part of the Central Plateau. Lusaka is one of the fastest developing cities in southern Africa. With a population of about 3.3 million, Lusaka is a center of both commercial and government in Zambia and connects to the country's 4 main highways, heading north, south, east, and west. Lusaka has several cultural facilities such as museums and galleries, which include Lusaka National Museum and Henry Tayali Gallery. The city also has several parks such as Mundawanga Environmental Park, Lusaka National Park, and Chaminuka Nature Reserve that offer visitors a chance to see wildlife up close. Within this dynamic city lies the Information and Communications University, ICU, a place where educational traditions merge with future-focused learning, a place where innovation and research thrive. With a commitment to providing industrial-oriented academic qualifications, ICU stands as a beacon of higher learning education in Zambia, serving over 5,000 students on both distance and full-time learning modes. But what sets ICU apart? It's our core values. At ICU, we cherish freedom of thought and expression, foster innovativeness and creativity, uphold good governance integrity, promote teamwork, professionalism, and responsible citizenship. We believe in strengthening national cohesion and inclusiveness. Our programs are designed to nurture problem-solving skills, a vital asset for job creation in Zambia. We emphasize critical thinking, creative reasoning, and informed decision-making. Our vision is clear: to be a leading provider of quality education across Africa. Our motto: delivering an ICT-enabled education with excellence. Whether you're passionate about technology, engineering, agriculture, or business, ICU offers a diverse range of programs tailored to your ambitions. Our School of Engineering offers unique programs such as Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with Education, Bachelor of Information and Communications Technology with Education, and more. In our School of Humanities and Business, you can explore degrees in Development Studies, Human Resource Management, Journalism, and various other fields. Education is about making a real impact. ICU proudly partners with the Zambia Research and Development Center, ZRDC, to offer scholarships and contribute to Zambia's social and economic growth. Our global reach extends far and wide. Collaborations with institutions like Volgograd State Socio-Pedagogical University in Russia and the Academy of Maritime Education and Training in Chennai, India, offer unique opportunities for our students. In a groundbreaking initiative, ICU has joined hands with the Zambia Correctional Service to provide tertiary education to inmates, fostering rehabilitation and brighter futures. At ICU, education goes beyond textbooks. Our vibrant campus hosts numerous associations, sports, and organizations that enrich the students' experience. Our commitment to excellence shines through the remarkable achievements of our alumni who have made significant contributions to society. So, why choose ICU? Because here, you will find more than education. You will discover a community that nurtures your dreams and empowers you to shape the future. Information and Communications University, driving the thrill for the nation in research and innovation.
Welcome back, and in our local news, a 41-year-old woman from Shapande B compound in Choma, Southern Province, has been arrested for allegedly physically abusing her 5-year-old niece. A young girl was found with swollen legs and extensive bruises from her shoulders down to her legs, injuries believed to have been inflicted using a stick. According to reports, the abuse took place over a period stretching from January to April 2024 and 2025, but was only brought to the attention of authorities recently by a concerned community member. Southern Province Police Commanding Officer Zesco Daka confirmed the arrest and identified the suspect as Sensha Hachacha. Dr. Daka stated that the woman admitted to assaulting the child, claiming it was a cue to repeated incidents of the girl soiling her clothes. The suspect is now facing a charge of child assault, while the victim has been placed in the custody of the Social Welfare Department, as no immediate family member has come forward. Traditional leaders cautioned against issuing NRCs to foreign nations. Government has cautioned traditional leaders in Chongwe constituents to refrain from assisting the issuance of national registration cards, NRCs, to foreign nations. The warning follows reports from local headmen who submitted requests to officials at Chainda Secondary School in Chongwe District, urging them to grant NRCs to foreigners, an illegal practice. Minister of Land and Natural Resources, Sylvia Masebo, issued the warning this past week, emphasizing that the issuing of green national registration cards to non-citizens poses a serious threat to the nations. Ms. Masebo says foreign nations are required to possess special permits to legally stay in Zambia, while green registration cards are selectively for Zambian citizens. She adds that those found in possession of NRCs and lawfully may face precautions and a potential 5-year-old prison sentence. Speaking during her recent visits to access the process of mobile NRCs issues at Chainda Secondary School, Ms. Masebo emphasizes the importance of adhering to the law. While there are some manageable challenges related to the process, the minister took the initiative to provide fuel to addressing issues caused by load shedding, ensuring the operation continues smoothly. Over 230,700 bags of maize have been weighed 50 kilos are expected to be sold to the Food Revenue Agency (FRA) by farmers participating in the Farmers Input Support Program (FISP) in Petauke District, Eastern Province this year. Petauke Acting District Agriculture Coordinator (DSEO) Ruth Chikasa revealed that the district has 21,374 FISP farmers, with each one expecting to sell 10 bags of maize to the FRA. Ms. Chikasa has since reminded farmers participating in the program that failure to meet the required quota of 50 kilos bags of maize for sale to the FRA will result in penalties, including removal from the program. The statement was made during the district field day, which was held under the theme Adapting to Climate Change Through Resilience, Innovation and Sustainability in Agriculture. You're still watching ICUTV News. We take a short break, and coming up next is the international and sports news. Stay with us.
I've been waiting to hear from you. And I've been watching over you. When you woke up this morning, I was ready to hear from you, but you woke up and chose to devote your time to the multitudes that couldn't be less bothered by your misery. I knew you when you took your first breath, knew you when no one else did. I stood by you on your first day of school, and stood by you when you felt burdened by the troubles of this world. I knew you, my child, and I was there for you through it all. I've been watching over you, and I've been listening as you speak. When you wake up each morning, I wait and listen, hoping you would let me in on the plans you have set for the day. Why won't you just let me in and have me be a part of your life? Because, my child, I've been watching, hoping that you will invite me in and let me be there with you every step of the way, trusting that I know what's best for you and would never lead you astray. I've been listening to every little wish you make, and I've been waiting on you though, waiting for you to finally finish those public charades you pull in my name so that we can finally have a heart-to-heart, you and I, waiting for you to welcome me into that very heart you've already deemed irredeemable so that I may renew it, waiting for you to finally listen to all the things I say to you on a daily basis, the pleas, the warning, the advice. My child, I am still waiting. Holding on to the fear of losing you, I wait and wait and wait, hoping that you'll be ready though before it is too late. Because, my child, I've been listening to you make wishes about how you want to be rich by 24, made by 26 and crowned best of the best by 30, wondering how exactly you think you've got it down all on your own. I've been listening, waiting to hear the part where you finally mention my name, the part where you mention that you're gonna trust me, the part where you shout, I have a Father in heaven who will guide me through it all, clearing the path before it is even in sight and illuminating it so my feet may not falter. A Father who will not only show up, but show off with me. I am still waiting with the hope that you'll be ready before it is too late. Let me in so that we can finally have that heart-to-heart, you and I, waiting with the hope that you'll be ready before it is too late. But I'm still waiting.
Welcome back, and in our international news, Sudanese people are eating leaves and charcoal to survive after fleeing an attack on a camp for displaced people near the city of FISP. An aid agency has told the BBC. Noah Tyler, the Norwegian refugee cancer head of operation, told the BBC News Today programs that the stories they have had been hearing were truly horrifying. He added that people are fleeing FISP for Tawila, but were dying on arrival. He said that some were dying of thirst while making the 40-kilometer, 25-mile journey from Zamzam camp in blistering temperatures. Still in our international news, a Rwandan beekeeper living in the US has been arrested over his alleged involvement in the 1994 genocide in his country. Faustina Sawamukizi is accused of committing heinous acts of violence abroad while he served as a local leader at the start of the genocide, the Justice Department said. The 64-year-old suspect was also charged with the visa fraud and attempted naturalization fraud when he moved to the US in 2003. He pleaded not guilty to the charges and was released on bail. John Duham, a federal prosecutor, said that Sawamukizi has reportedly lied to the council his involvement in the horrific Rwandan genocide while seeking to become a lawful permanent resident and citizen of the United States of America. We'll take a short break. Stay tuned for our sports news.
At the Information and Communications University, we're not just educating students, we're shaping the future of Zambia and beyond. With a global perspective, ICU offers cutting-edge programs in information technology, business, humanities, engineering, and education. We combine theory with practical skills, ensuring our graduates are ready for the job market.
Whether full-time or distance learning, our flexible programs cater to the needs of every student, creating pathways for success. ICU is driven by innovation, research, and entrepreneurship.
We empower our students to be leaders and change makers in their industries.
Through strategic global partnership, including collaboration with leading universities such as St. Petersburg State University and others, we give our students a competitive edge on the global stage.
Our graduates don't just earn degrees, they create impact. They are leading the way in ICT, business, engineering, and more, both locally and internationally. Join the Information and Communications University, where your future begins today.
Welcome back, and now in our sports news. Football fans are in for exciting weekends as the ABSA Cup 2025 semi-finals take center stage at the Levi Mwanawasa Stadium on Saturday, 26th April 2025. The first clash of the day will see Power Dynamos take on Maize at 12:30 hours. Both teams are known for their fierce rivalry and thrilling performance, setting the stage for a fiery encounter as they fight for the spot in the grand finale. Later in the afternoon, Zesco United will face Nkana FC as 15 hours in what promises to be another electrifying showdown, with both teams boasting rich histories and passionate fan base. Expectations are high for a fierce contested battle. The Zambian Premier League, together with sponsors and partners, has promised an unforgettable day of football action as the four teams vie for victory and a chance to lift the prestigious ABSA Cup. The sports item brings us to the end of the main news, but before we go, a quick recap on the stories making headlines. Malawian truck driver convicted for smuggling ethanol. Zambia welcomes continued U.S. support for Lobito corridor. Over 230,700 maize bags expected from FISP beneficiaries in Petauke. Sudanese eating charcoal and leaves to survive, aid agency warns. Powered Dynamos to face red arrows as Zesco United battles Nkana FC in ABSA Cup 2025 semi-finals. I've been your host today, Mary De La Sera. Thanks so much for watching the news, and for more news updates, stay glued to our Facebook page at ICUTV and our website at ICUTV.com.
The Ministry of Education had a successful uniform day. This is just to say thank you. Gratitude goes to the Minister of Education, Honorable Douglas Munsaka Siakalima, for your leadership and for allowing the Directorate of Human Resource and Administration, in collaboration with the Communications Unit, to host this day. To the Permanent Secretary, Administration, Ms. Mariana Muneku, for giving us wings, fly high, and for believing in us. To the Permanent Secretary, Educational Services, Mr. Joe Kamoko, for giving us Ichimwela. To the Permanent Secretary, Information and Media, Mr. Tabo Kawana, for always supporting us. To the former Vice President, Dr. Neves Mumba, thank you for wearing your uniform. We are greatly humbled. Special thanks go to Zambia Education Programs Coordination Unit for meeting us at our point of need. To all the directors at the Ministry of Education, the CEOs of our statutory bodies, the heads of units, the PEOs, devs, and all members of staff, thank you. To the thousands and thousands of head teachers across the country that took part. To our biggest sponsors, the Zambia National Building Society and the Zambia Industrial Commercial Bank, you made us shine. To our other sponsors, Zanaco, Healthy Learners, Digital Optical, Awanachi, Jack and Jill, and Buffalo Bicycles, we wouldn't have done it without you. To the media houses, Information Communications University ICUTV, for promoting Uniform Day, for all that posting, editing, and filming before, during, and after. Thank you. To Sudanese for covering us countrywide. To Hot FM, ZNBC TV 1 and 2, ZNBC Radio 1, 2, and 4, Diamond TV, Prime TV, Zambia Daily Mail, Times of Zambia, The Real Times, among other media platforms, for the heavy promotion and coverage of the event. To great influencers like K+, Chela Katwishi, Man44, Abo Chungu, Cosmos, Limbani, and Mozegeta, so many of you spreading the word, thank you. To our cooperating partners, professionals in the civil aviation, ABSA and other banks, NWASCO, local government, judiciary, ShopRite, NGOs, and the clergy for putting on the school uniform in solidarity with us. You rock! And finally, to the people of Zambia for the enthusiasm and overwhelming response. Thank you for all the posts and for putting Zambia Kuchalo!